but that is always good that we know that you are not here in the meeting right now. Now, I would welcome our acting president today. She is our VP Education as well, a senior associate at Pearson. Very briefly, I went to a LinkedIn profile in the morning and I could see that such a motivating personality we have as a leadership today. And I welcome our president, Vidhi. Welcome, Vidhi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lokesh, for such a warm welcome. Good morning, everyone. I can't hear everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. So hope everyone is in good health. And I would request everyone to switch on their cameras so we can see your lovely faces. So today we have two new members who have recently joined our club. So Toastmaster Shivangi and Toastmaster Charu. So we will have induction for them today. Toastmaster Shivangi and Charu, can you hear me? Please unmute yourself if you can hear me and just say hi.
Toastmaster Shivangi was in the waiting room. She is just joining.
I've just admitted her. Toastmaster Shivangi, can you hear me? Toastmaster Shivangi and Charu, can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yes, you're audible.
Just to interrupt,
Might be setting up their.
I've not got that timer sheet. I want timer sheet.
Okay, Toastmaster Shweta, can you share the timer sheet with Toastmaster Vishal?
Yeah, I'll just share it once.
Okay.
Yes, Charu is here now.
And Toastmaster Shivangi.
Just got the message. Kuldeep is also joining in a minute.
Great.
So Toastmaster Shivangi and Charu, can you hear me?
Yes, Vidhi, you are audible.
Okay, great. So we will be having your induction today.
Okay.
So membership in Toastmaster is a privilege, and the only way to gain the benefits of our program is to actively participate. Do you, Toastmaster Charu and Toastmaster Shivangi, promise to be active member of this club, to attend meetings regularly and prepare fully for your duties? Do you also promise to fulfill your other points in the Toastmaster program? You can say yes.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Now for the members, do you, the members of Toastmaster Club of West Delhi, promise to support Toastmaster Charu and Shivangi as they work the Toastmaster program?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
It's great. With pleasure, I declare you installed as members of Toastmaster Club of West Delhi. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone.
So moving on to the guests we have in the meeting, and let's take a quick introduction from them as well. So the first guest is potential Toastmaster Ishika. So can you share a brief introduction about yourself and let us know how you came to know about this club?
Hey everyone, good morning. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. I'm Ishika and I'm basically from Bihar, but I study in Delhi in Shahid Bhagat Singh College. I heard one of my friends was telling about Toastmasters. I heard from them. I even don't know what Toastmasters was. So I just Googled it and I found a link of WhatsApp to join, and I joined and I came to know that this is something really good for self grooming. So I joined. joined this first session, and this is probably my second session, and I'm looking forward to more sessions like this. Thank you.
That's great. Next on, we have potential Toastmaster Bhavna.
Hello everyone, I am Bhavna and I am into service industry. I am working in University of Delhi Central Library. So I look after all the electronic resources and plagiarism, checking of the PhD thesis of University of Delhi. And my children, both of them were attending Gavel's Gavel's Club in YMCA from last 4-5 years. So now they are grown up and I'm free from them. So I have decided to groom myself. So I searched and found a link like on for the WhatsApp link, and then I made a request and now I'm here.
Great. Next, we have potential Toastmaster Ankit. Hello, potential Toastmaster Ankit. Can you hear us?
Hello.
So can you give us a brief introduction about yourself?
Basically, this is my first session. I come to know about Toastmaster from Lokesh sir. So I am here to experience. I'm working in a service industry.
Okay. So welcome to the club, and we look forward to have you more in the meetings. So next we have potential Toastmaster Meher. Hello Meher, can you give a discussion about
Hi.
yourself?
Hi, I'm not Meher. Meher is my daughter's name. So I've logged in from her iPad. So it came up as Meher Singh. My name is Gurpreet. And recently I have shifted to Delhi from Ajmer. I got married in Ajmer and recently shifted to my parents' place. And I heard about Toastmasters from some YouTube influencer from Instagram, and I've just Googled it and I've searched it. And after searching it, I got a call last week from your club so that I could join the meeting and I could see what's there in this club. So I heard, and I have discussed this from 2-3 people, and they've said that's a very good club to self-groom yourself and become more confident. And so I thought it's a good platform to join.
Yes, Gurpreet, you are at the right place and we will look forward to have you in the club.
Thank you.
Next, we have Himanshu. Hello,
Hi, good
Himanshu.
morning. Hi, good morning. See, I'm Himanshu and I'm working in a mutual fund company. I came to know about this Toastmaster Club from a zonal meet where I met a person who was a 7th ranked world championship Toastmaster. So I wanted to express more in public meetings. That's why I have joined Toastmaster. That's why I have contacted in today's morning only. So I wanted to join this Toastmaster.
Thank you, potential Toastmaster Himanshu. And next we have Rahul. Hello, Rahul.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Thanks for confirming, Vidhi. So, good morning, everyone. My name is Rahul Chavla, and actually, I'm not new to Toastmasters and Toastmasters Club of West Delhi. I was a member earlier, And but yeah, I could not continue due to some personal reason, and this has been an problem with me that something or the other thing is happening, and I start and and then I left. But yeah, this time I want to. I'm thinking about starting my journey again with Toastmaster Club of West Delhi. So, and definitely I'm here to learn from all of you and get better on my public speaking skills, communication, and leadership skills. So that's the main reasons. These are the main reasons I'm here. Thank you.
Thank you, potential Toastmaster Rahul. I guess we are done with all the guests. Right,
I
Shweta?
think Vidhi, Dr. Pranita Gupta and Meenu Verma.
Okay, sorry. Yes, so we can, Dr. Pranita Gupta, can you give us a brief introduction about yourself? Hello?
Dr. Pradita Gupta. Sorry for mispronouncing your name.
Sorry. I guess there might be some connectivity issue. We can move with next potential Toastmaster.
Meenu Verma.
Yes.
Hello,
Good morning,
Meenu.
everyone. Good morning,
Good
everyone. Myself is Meenu Verma, and I'm a housewife of middle age. My problem is that I speak English, but I fumble. So I just want to groom myself. And the thing is that whenever I'm speaking, I started shimmering. You can understand. And I got to know about you, Toastmaster, from Facebook. One of unknown person suggested me to join Toastmaster. So I googled, and and then I come to know about you. Thank you.
That's great, Meenu. I think you are at the right place and you can enhance your public speaking skills to this club. So welcome. And I guess now we are done with introduction for all the guests. So now moving forward with the meeting. So what were those amazing days? So this is the thought that comes to my mind whenever I think about my childhood. So now I would request TM Harpreet to share a memory of his childhood he would like to see or experience again. So TM Harpreet, can you share a memory, your childhood memory with us?
Thank you, Toastmaster Vidhi, for giving me an opportunity. And definitely, yes, you actually brought that kick moment when you just asked me to, because I think I'm just lost back into my memories when I think I was 4 years old, and I still remember one of the sad and the sweet memory as well. I can share both of them. I think I was 4 years old and it was 1984, and everyone knows what happened in Delhi. There was riots. And the sad part was that everything was in a mess. We had to leave our home and we went somewhere. We had to migrate to a place to let everything get settled down. And we started our journey again. I think that was a turning point for me in my life when we started everything afresh. The best part was that when you are living in isolation in your place, and when you migrate to a new place, we went from Janakpuri to Karol Bagh, and there we started afresh. I made new friends, and I was just 4 years old, and we adopted a lot of good habits. And that's when I also got baptism. In fact, I took Amrit, which changed my entire life. So even when I look back to those days, those brings the best of my memories, how my entire life, my family, everything changed. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harpreet. So next we can have potential Toastmaster Bhavna. Can you please share your childhood memory with us?
Yes, I can share a childhood memory. I miss those days of Delhi when the Delhi was not that crowded, and we used to play in, what you say, the on the streets, and there were not so many cars. We never used to have fear of being, um, got being met with an accident, and there were so many empty plots, and in those plots, when for the construction of the plot, they used to dig it, and for making the foundation of the building. So we used to play in those digged up land for which was digged up for the making the foundation of the building, and we used to play hide and seek in those places. So I really miss when I see my children, like the way we have spent our childhood and the way they are spending. So I miss that daily.
Thank you, potential Toastmaster Bhavna, for sharing your childhood memory. So now let's move to the structure of the meeting. So this meeting is divided into 3 parts. The first one is the prepared speeches section, where the members will give the speech and it will be evaluated by their evaluators. Second, we have the table topic session, which is an impromptu speaking session where the table topic master will give a topic and the member have to speak on it. And at last, we have the journal evaluation section where the journal evaluator, with the help of auxiliary role players, will evaluate the meeting, which will include the key highlights of the meeting and the areas where we can work on. So before starting with our first section, let me call upon the journal evaluator, Gurvansh Preet, on stage. So to give a brief introduction about him, he's a creation of God. Well, only this thing mattered to him. Just to give you all a good idea about him, he has a guy next door attitude, a Rajma Chawal and Punjabi music lover. Fitness is his crush, wants to achieve, but can't. I would request Gurvansh Preet to take the stage and explain his role.
Thank you so much for such a warm welcome. So I am the general evaluator for the day. I'll be basically marking each one of you who is coming on the virtual stage. But just imagine once, will it be possible for me to note down your time? Will it possible for me to note down your hours and terms? Will it be possible for me to give the word of the day or tell your grammatical errors? Well, it's not possible, right? So I have my tag team along with me who will be explaining their roles. So first of all, please give a huge round of applause to the timer of the day, that is Toastmaster Vishal. And please, I invite him to come on the virtual stage and explain his role.
Thank you, Guru Anshpreet. So good morning, everybody. My name is Vishal Agarwal, and I will take care of the timings today. If I talk about the speakers, if there is a debut speech, then that is the timing is 4 minutes to 6 minutes, 30 seconds on the lower side and 30 seconds on the upper side. And otherwise, that is the timings are 5 minutes to 7 minutes. Again, 30 seconds on the lower side and 30 seconds on the upper side. When that 5 minutes will be over, I will show the green card. When the 6 minutes will over, I will show the yellow card. And when the 7 minutes will over, I will show the red card. Apart from that, evaluator will get 2 to 3 minutes. There's the upper side of 30 seconds limit also there. And for the table topic session, we allotted 18 minutes. And I think that's it. Thank you so very much. And over to you, Gurvansh.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vishal, for explaining the role. So now I'd like to call the R counter for the day, Toastmaster Sakshi, with a huge round of applause.
Hello, everyone. Hope you are all doing well. Firstly, I want to know, why are we here? We want to improve our public speaking skills, right? And I know for the fact that one of our major concerns is that we use filler words such as like, basically, without even knowing that we are using it. So that's why I'm here. I'll keep a track of it and I'll let you know at the end of the meeting, so that you could be aware and cautious while trying to reduce it as much as possible when you give your next speech. Thank you, and back to you, Gurvansh.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sakshi, for explaining your role. Now I would like to invite the grammarian for the day, Toastmaster Lokesh, with a huge round of applause.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gurvansh. The word of the day today is memoir, which is a synonym of a history of a personal life. Going back as the topic of the day today, going back the memory lane, I've chosen this word. And I will give an example of how to use this word. A former senator has a lucrative contract to write his memoir, in which he will supposedly set the record straight. I will also be noting down how many times somebody is using this word of the day. Also will note any word or phrase that are not grammatically correct. Highlight the inappropriate word or phrases, clinching or overused colloquialism. Identify words used with the wrong meaning or in the wrong context. Or highlight exceptional word also and usage and their phrasing. Why the role is important? Because when we are conversation officially or with people of importance in our life, sometimes we do not have the right words or we use the wrong word to say something. And that is why it is very important for us to understand when we have this evaluation done, go back home and see how we can do it better. Thank you so much. Back to Toastmaster Guruvansh.
Thank you so much to my tag team for explaining the role. I would now come to by the end of the meeting to explain a detailed evaluation along with my tag team. So yeah, the stage is all yours, Toastmaster Vidhi Chavla.
Thank you, General Evaluator Guruvansh. So now moving to the first section, which is prepared speeches. So the first speech for today will be given by Toastmaster Anil, and it will be evaluated by Toastmaster Gaurav. So please help me welcome Toastmaster Gaurav to explain the objective of Toastmaster Anil's speech.
Good morning, friends. Am I audible? Am I visible?
Yes.
Good morning, friends. Toastmaster Anil, who is giving his L1P2 project for presentation pathway, and the objective of his speech is to give a speech on any topic and receive feedback and apply the feedback to a subsequent speech. And the purpose of this speech is for the member to demonstrate that he has applied the feedback which we have received in his last speech. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Vidhi. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gaurav. To give a brief introduction about Toastmaster Anil, he is a banker by profession, married, have 2 lovely kids. His hobbies are traveling with friends, playing cricket and listening to old classical songs of Kishore. Toastmaster Anil, let's fight together against the fraud. Let's fight together against the fraud. Toastmaster Anil.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vidhi, for sharing this stage. So guys, today is very chill today. So temperature is also going down. We just try to warm the temperature. So let's start the session. First questions will be, who is aware that the International Fraud Awareness Week is celebrated recently? Can anybody tell me? I'll just again repeat. Who is aware that the International Fraud Awareness Week is celebrated recently? Anyone?
No.
Can anyone tell me the month and the week dates? Okay, I'll tell you. The month is November and the week date is 14 to 22. So every November, 100 of organizations around the world pledge to increase the fraud awareness to their workplace and the community, and it was started in 2000 by fraud, this certified fraud examiners. So what is fraud? Everyone has a question, what is fraud? So as per law, the fraud is an act or omission which is intended to cause wrongful gain to one person and wrongful loss to other, either by the way of concealment of fact or otherwise. So fraud is defined under section 421 of the Indian Penal Code and under section of Indian Contract Act. I'll just give you some sections which is used to book a fraud against the fraudster. Like first is 420. 420 is for cheating and dishonesty. 467. 467 is for the document fudging. 468 is for digital, or you can say that the electric document fudging. And 472 and 473 is making or counterfeiting seals seal or stamp, etc. to commit a fraud. 474, having possession of a document, knowing it to be a fraud. So these are some IPC sections where the fraudster can be booked under certain some fraud. So before going in details, I'll tell you about the myth and fact. Sometimes we will little confused about the fraud or the laziness or the lethargic approach. So myth, what is the myth? Myth is that I have an adequate technical control, I do not have to worry. So fact is that the technical control alone cannot provide complete security. Everyone needs to follow security guidelines. Second, password protected Wi-Fi networks are secure, so nothing to worry. So fact is that all public Wi-Fi network can be compromised even with the password. So be careful while connecting to the public Wi-Fi, right? Third, antiviruses, anti-malware software is enough to protect my device or mobile device or the laptop. Fact is that software will not be able to detect or prevent all type of cyber attack. One has to be cautious by clicking on any link receive on his mobile phone or his and her emails. Fourth myth, I cannot be attacked on Facebook or other social media sites. Social network can be a prime target for scammers. Be conscious while accepting friend requests. And the last myth, I'll tell you, I will not get caught because I do not visit dodgy websites. However, fact is that legitimate website can also be compromised and infected with malicious code, which may be impact your machines too. So these are the myth and facts which I tell you. And now I'll tell you about the cyber crime. So cyber crime is an unlawful act where the computer or communication device or computer network is used to commit and facilitate the commissions of crime. There are multiple crimes comes under cyber crime, like child pornography, cyber stalking, cyber grooming, online job fraud, credit card, debit card fraud, impersonation or the identity theft, spamming, wishing, smishing, sexting, ransomware. There are n number of frauds which are coming in cyber fraud. So how can we mitigate such fraud? So there are some useful tips which I am going to share with you to safeguard yourself and request everyone to spread this information with your family, friend and circle to safeguard their hard-earned money from the fraudster or the hackers. So point number one that need to be remembered is protect your social media accounts by security. Second point is be more conscious while sharing media posts, as same can be used as the evidence in court of law. Second, refrain to share any post of your location, trip detail and personal events detail on social media platform. Fourth point that need to be remembered, regularly recheck your friend list and never accept any friend request blindly. Fifth point, always avoid using indirect banking channels through social media platforms. Sixth point, avoid to call customer support mobile number updated in Google. Again, repeat, avoid to call customer support mobile numbers updated in Google record. Call only those numbers available on the bank website or toll-free numbers, not the mobile numbers. 7th point, never click on the malicious link or downloaded any app like TeamViewer or Quick Support requested by the unknown caller. I am again repeat, never download any app like TeamViewer and Quick Support requested by unknown. Last point, if you are realize that you are victim of the fraud, immediately raise your complaint online through the cybercrime.gov.in portal, or you can dial the number of 15526 to register your complaint online. So these are some basic tricks or tips to avoid any such fraud which is happening nowadays. That is from my side. Thank you so much, guys. Over to you, TM. Vidhi, thank you.
Toastmaster Anil, for such an informative speech. I will request everyone to unmute and give a round of applause to Toastmaster Anil. Thank you, everyone. So it's the time for feedback. I would request everyone to give feedback either on chat or WhatsApp as per your convenience. And timer, could you please note that the feedback time is 1 minute and notify once it's over.
I think a minute is over.
1 minute is over, Toastmaster Abhishek.
Yes, 1 minute. Sorry.
Thank you. So moving on to our second speech for the meeting. So this will be delivered by Toastmaster Shweta. And please help me welcome on stage his evaluator, Toastmaster Abhishek.
Good morning, everyone. So what is evaluation? I feel evaluation is the core essence of Toastmasters. Whether it's the timer who is evaluating you on the time, whether it's a grammarian who's evaluating you on your grammar, or whether it's an R counter who's evaluating you on your filler words and filler phrases. And here I am. Today I am evaluating Toastmaster Shweta, who will be delivering her level 2 project 3 speech. A few things that I'll be evaluating her on. Number one, the clarity. The speech should be clear and in a precise language. Second is vocal variety. There should be some variety in terms of tone, speed, and tools. Third is eye contact. She should maintain eye contact throughout her speech with the audience members. Fourth are the gestures. She should use her body language openly. Fifth is audience awareness. She should engage the audience with some amazing facts in her speech. Sixth is the comfort level. She should be comfortable as well as she should make the audience comfortable with the speech. Seventh is the interest. Throughout the speech, she should maintain the level of interest. Last but not the least, topic in which she can share her own personal experiences. And I'll be presenting my report at the end. Over to you, Toastmaster Vidhi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Saksha. To give a brief introduction about Toastmaster Shweta, she is a spiritual soul who is a PhD and a budding entrepreneur in nanotechnology, motivational mentor with NGOs mentored together in FEA, loves to travel, reading, writing poems, and happy to be a volunteer for spreading love and smiles, and also a NLP practitioner practitioner, and adventurous soul. Toastmaster Shweta, story of a guru and a forever protege. Story of a guru and a forever protege. Toastmaster Shweta.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vidhi, for such a warm welcome. Before I start my speech, I want to know, am I perfectly audible and visible? Okay, perfect. So I would just request all of you, whenever I say this line, the story of prodigy of life continues, kindly repeat it after me. Okay, thank you. Now I begin my speech. So, story of a guru and a forever prodigy. One who brings from darkness to light is who we call our mentor or a guru. I believe this statement is 100% accurate and in every sense is true. With this, a very good morning to my fellow Toastmasters and my dear guest. I am a prodigy of this divine universe. Here, I begin my story of having a guru at different stages of my life and making me who I am today. And the voyage is still on, and I am a prodigy of life. From the unknown and darkness of this beautiful divine universe, I was brought into this world by my first guru, my mother. To the world which is so beautiful yet too diverse, to have my own mental and spiritual journey. Story of prodigy of life begins. From the unknown to knowledge, brought my gurus from my school and college. I kept crossing the paths and they kept shedding light on my inner potential and the infinite knowledge. I would tell you to repeat, and the prodigy of life continues. From the known near-death experience when I was young to the knowledge of life remaining to serve the purpose and hear the songs still unsung. The story of life of prodigy continues.
Continue.
Kindly repeat after me. Thank you. From the only ethnicity, Indian, I knew, to the unknown ones, I got to know and learn. We are all the parts of one divine, India or Europe. With hardships, only a coal like a diamond will shine. Even as a PhD, the story of prodigy of life
Continues.
I saw many colors of humanity, but took everyone I met in Europe as a guru to step higher than where I was, but in the most honest and best way possible. Had the moment where leaving my professor, I had to become my own guru. Otherwise, my life as a PhD would have been very dull. The story of prodigy of life
Continues.
I kept walking and unfolding the different blank pages of my life, writing onto them, somehow understanding my purpose. Exploring the infinite potential we all are born with, contributing in my own way and not going by what others does. The story of prodigy of life continues. Then came this beautiful chapter of Toastmasters in the book of my guru's life. You all are my guru in some way or the other. With the stalwarts like Toastmaster Bhavya, Toastmaster Diptendu, Toastmaster Sanjeev, and amazing leaders I see in Toastmaster Kanika, Toastmaster Vidhi, Guruvansh, Toastmaster Monish, and each one of you. I would say the story of prodigy of life continues. Every moment becomes a guru. Every event becomes a guru. But when we can shed this light of our wisdom onto others is the true meaning of being a mentor or a guru. Bringing someone from the darkness to light. So that's my story of being a prodigy, and it will continue until my last breath when I meet with that divine. Nature is the best guru. Spread the wings you have and fly in the vast sky. Take along whoever needs your light to shine on them and light up the world with your inner fire. The prodigy will become the humble this way. In the end, I would like to end my speech with this. Why we need a guru, I ask. I ask all of you, why we need a guru? To make us the best version, aligning with our vision, to let us become butterfly from caterpillar. They give us space to shine and grow and are there to motivate when we are low. Becomes a critic when we are flying in air and inspire us to go ahead if we dare. Gu is always for gumrah, gustah, gumnam, and related to negative. And Ruh is Ruh, Ruhaniyat, Ruhani, and everything soulful and positive. So, my dear Toastmasters, for me, the one who brings from this negative to positive in this beautiful life is the guru and the mentor. The story of prodigy of life
Continue.
Continue.
Dot. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shweta, for giving such an inspirational speech. I would request everyone to unmute and give a round of applause to Toastmaster Shweta. Feedback time again. I would request everyone to give feedback to Toastmaster Shweta, and timer, please notify us when 1 minute is over.
Time is over.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vishal. So can we have a break for 5 minutes now? So we can have a little chit chat session for 5 minutes, and Toastmaster Vishal, please notify us when 5 minutes are over.
Or maybe we can hear some songs or something like.
Yes, anyone would like to play a song? No one.
Shweta, ma'am, can you try?
What should I try?
Can you play any song?
Oh, okay. I will do that. Yeah. Can you give me the host, right? I will share something nice. Is it given, Guruvansh?
Yeah, I think Guruvansh will.
Just give me a moment.
Okay, sure. Or maybe if Toastmaster Diptendu is there, he can sing a song only, no? Toastmaster Diptendu, you are not here today.
Yeah, Diptendu is here.
I've given the rights. I've given the rights.
Toastmaster Diptendu, maybe we can hear a song from you.
Diptendu, 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 Diptendu.
I think he's not there. Is he there?
No, I don't think so. He's there.
No, he's not there now.
Okay.
The moment we asked for a song, he left, I guess.
Abhishek, how about a joke from you?
I have a lot of jokes in my session.
Okay.
Just 5 minutes more.
Okay, I'm
Abhishek,
playing.
are you an
Yes, yes.
engineer? Like,
Yes, yes,
oh, that's why. Okay,
I am.
that's why you have a lot of jokes.
So I have a degree in engineering and jokes.
Well, degree in engineering also is a joke.
No, that is not.
No?
No.
Chetan Bhagat always is joking about his degree.
Would you like to
Yeah, you
hear
can-
the English song?
He's a Ranchordas of.
Videos for your business with hundreds of templates.
Sorry. Would you like to hear an English song?
So why don't you play this poem? How many of you have watched Aspirants? If you have watched.
Oh, yeah, that is so good.
Yes.
Right.
So just
Yeah.
type on YouTube Aspirant poem. It is a
Okay,
very
I will
wonderful
do that.
poem.
That's a very good one, Abhishek, I have to say. 1 minute. I'm just getting that out. Aspirants.
In between, I have written some poem. Should I
Wow.
say something in Hindi?
From Vishal only.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's about me. मतलब मैं बड़े टाइम से बहुत मेहनत कर रहा हूँ, बट फिर भी कहीं ना कहीं जिंदगी में अकेला ही और थका हुआ सा खड़ा हुआ हूँ। कभी कभी थक जाता हूँ मैं अपनी जिम्मेदारियों से, बोझ तले दब जाता हूँ मैं अपनी जिम्मेदारियों से। कश्मकश सा बीत रहा है ये जिंदगी का सफर, मैं समझकर भी नहीं समझ पाता हूँ ये जिंदगी। हर रोज मेहनत करके बहुत थक जाता हूँ, आखिर में अपने आप को शून्य में ही खड़ा पाता हूँ। कोई तो मुझे बताए ये जिंदगी के मायने क्या हैं, कब लौटूंगा मैं वापस, मुझे कोई समझा दे। जिंदगी का सफर कुछ इस कदर बीत रहा है, करके भी क्या हासिल होगा, इसी जुस्तजू में मेरा मन पसीज रहा है। आखिरी सांस तक कुछ करना तो चाहता हूँ, उन जिम्मेदारियों के बोझ से मैं निकलना चाहता हूँ। कभी अपना कभी पराया सा एहसास होता है, जिंदगी की डगर में चलते कदम लड़खड़ाने का आभास होता है। इतनी शिद्दत से निभा रहा हूं अपनी जिंदगी का किरदार, मुझे नहीं पता मंजिल का, जाने किस और बड़ा चला जा रहा हूं। कुछ कर गुजरने की ख्वाहिश अभी भी दिल में जगाए बैठा हूं, अपने अरमानों को पंख लगाने की मंशा आज भी सजाए बैठा हूं। पर क्यों करूं, कोई सुझाव है क्या, मैं आज भी अपनी जिंदगी को बोझ तले दबाए बैठा हूं। कभी इधर कभी उधर भटका सा लगता है ये जिंदगी का सफर, काश मैं भी परिंदा होता, अपने पंख फैलाकर ऊंचाइयों को छूता। कोई ख्वाहिश नहीं होती, कोई अरमान नहीं होते, बेधड़क बेझिझक अपनी मौज में जीता। थैंक यू।
क्या बात है विशाल, बहुत बढ़िया।
Wow, Vishal sir, so nice.
Hidden talent.
It was amazing.
So from the heart, actually, from.
The 5 minutes are over, I guess.
Yeah, 5
Yes.
minutes are over. Yeah.
So the break is over now. And let's move on to the fun table topic session, which will be conducted by Toastmaster Abhishek. Toastmaster Abhishek is an engineer working with Maruti Suzuki. He likes to read books, travel, and strongly believe that all roads lead to something you were predestined to do. Over to you, Toastmaster Abhishek.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vidhi, for the introduction. Very good morning, everyone. And before I proceed, I would like to ask a question. what makes the greatest memories of all times? Planned trips or unplanned trips?
Unplanned.
Who says that is there?
Unplanned ones.
So this is a proof that spontaneity in itself is more rewarding than a planned life. And this table topic session is all about spontaneity. So here I am, the table topic master for the day. The time limit for the table topics is 1 to 2 minutes, and there is a buffer time of 30 seconds on the upper hand. And now I'll be calling one of you. So let's welcome potential Toastmaster Bhavna. So the topics would be very, very simple. I promise you that. Potential Toastmaster Bhavna, can we have you on the stage?
You're talking about me only, I suppose. I'm a potential Toastmaster. Yes.
So your topic is, what do you think is cool as per your children, but not as per you? Over to you.
There are many things. There are many things. You have hit the on the right place. First of all, saying in every conversation, saying bro is chill for them, not for me. Using all Americanized slangs. Yep. Using all Americanized slangs is chill for them, not for me. And every time saying to the mom, it's all right, is good for them, not for me. And every time saying, hello, mama, is good for them, not for me. And I want them to say namaste or something like that. And they always want to say, hello, mama, is good for them, not for me. And having fast food and chatting with the friends for the whole day is good for them, not for me. What else?
Maybe you can elaborate on what you are saying.
Okay. So there is always a generation gap between two generations. The same is there in our house, and this is the part of everyday conversation what we have in our family. So I think it is the hit point of most of the parents. So I am also one of them, and let us see till what time they will continue. I hope when they will become a parent, things would change. So thank you.
Thank you, potential Toastmaster Bhavna. I'll turn the table around and I'll tell you one thing that is cool as per children's, but not as per parents, and it is subah jaldi utna. I don't know why it is there. So let's move on to the next topic, and I'll call potential Toastmaster Himanshu. So can we have you on the stage? Are you there? Are
Yeah,
you
I'm
there?
there.
So
Hello.
your topic is, did you ever get the need of forging your parents' signature, or you were always a topper? Over to you.
There was no need for forging my parents' signatures on my report card or my diary, because whatever will be there, my parents say that that will be fine. That will be fine if you do whatever you do. We will help you in that thing. Whether you wanted to be a rickshaw puller or something, also, I will be with you. And there was never a need of forging any signatures or something, but I did it for many of my friends, because they wanted to do so, because I was good I was a good copier of signatures. So when I see signatures of my the signatures of my friends' fathers and mothers, I do it for them on their diaries. Whenever something was written by teachers, that's it. Thanks.
Thank you, potential Toastmaster Himanshu. I must say that the world needs more kind of people like you who can copy the signatures. So let's move on to the third. Welcome. Let's move on to the third topic, and for that I would like to call potential Toastmaster Ankit. Guru Anshpreet, I have a very good topic for you. I'll be coming back in some moment. Okay, potential Toastmaster Ankit, are you there? Ankit, can we hear you?
I do see him here.
We are not able to hear him. So maybe we can welcome potential Toastmaster Ishika.
Yes.
Ishika, have you watched this movie called Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara?
I don't remember. I haven't watched this, I guess.
So I'll just tell you the theme of this movie. It is about that do whatever you want to do right now. If you want to go to you want to plan a trip, do it right now. So this is the theme of the movie, and your topic is: do you believe in Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, or you always postpone your plans? Over to you.
I believe in unplanned trips. You know, I believe in unplanned trips because whenever I make a plan with my friends, it's always they are like, okay, kal chalte hai, parso chalte hai. They are never like we are always on unplanned trips.
Maybe you can share an experience of your unplanned trip in a short gist.
Okay, we were on 1st January. We were like sleeping. We didn't have any plan for 1st Jan. So I called one of my friend and I told her that can we do something, like I'm so bored. So she told that okay, and we just got ready, and we didn't plan that where to head. Okay, so she just took her car and she came to me, and we just went, and there was a lot of enjoyment, and that was the best unplanned trip. So that's it.
That was something really great. Thank you, potential Toastmaster Ishika.
Thank you.
I hope you get more of those unplanned trips. And for all those Musafir out there, I have some lines for you. And it says like this: सफर में धूप तो होगी ही, जो चल सको तो चलो, सभी हैं भीड़ में, तुम भी निकल सको तो चलो, किसी के वास्ते राहें कहाँ बदलती हैं, तुम अपने आप को खुद ही बदल सको तो चलो, यही है जिंदगी कुछ ख्वाब चंद उम्मीदें, यही है जिंदगी कुछ ख्वाब चंद उम्मीदें, इन्हीं खिलौनों से तुम भी बहल सको तो चलो. So let's move on to the next topic for the day. Thank you.
Awesome, Abhishek.
Thank you. So let's welcome
Toastmaster Shweta.
Okay, let's welcome Toastmaster Shweta. So your topic is: do you always meet your friends as per the time decided, or you make them wait? Over to
No,
you.
I'm very punctual, so I prefer to be on time wherever I go. And if I am late, I go into the guilt trip. Oh shit, how can I be late? And I have to give it to my lifestyle since the beginning, that, my grandfather, my father, they were so punctual about everything that I think that energy I imbibed in me somehow. And it helped me in Europe also when I was there. Because everybody used to be like, sometimes it was like India kind of session going on over there. If we have to meet around 9, they will be, oh, we were late, early mornings. I was like, 9 o'clock is early morning? From when? I mean, and then, oh, come on, let's grab a coffee and we will go for the meeting and all. So for them, 5-10 minutes late is not a big deal, just like in India. But only in Spain, not other places I'm talking about. So, but then also it helped me in a way that I used to mostly get into the stuff that I have to do much before the other people are doing it actually. So that really helped me. The punctuality really helped me. But when I have to travel, I don't care about until and unless I have to take a flight. If I'm going on by the car or something, then I don't mind whenever we are leaving, because I love the car trips because they are the most fun. You can stop wherever you want. You can take on the pictures. You can meet new strangers. You can talk to them, which I do, which can be crazy, but I still do. And because it's all about connecting. So punctuality helps also, and punctuality sometimes can make you also sitting alone in a meeting as well. So that's what I would say.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shweta. That's good that you are a punctual person, and I must say that people who make their friends wait should be banned from friendships. So let's, I got a message. Someone wants to come on the stage, and who is that? Dinesh, potential Toastmaster Dinesh, I guess. Can we
Yes,
have
sir.
you on the screen? So your
Yes, sir, I'm
topic
here.
is definitely. Do you believe in love at first sight? Over to you.
Thank you, sir. Yes, I do believe love at first sight type of things. In fact, I have also experienced these type of things in my college days. When I was doing my engineering in Nagpur, my friend was having love with a friend in Delhi, and I liked her friend. Her name was Pooja. And somehow when we first meet, we both were at the same stage, at love at first sight, but definitely it doesn't last very long, maybe due to some restrictions at our family or something like that. But yes, it is something which is always in the air. Love at first sight, it is not bad by doing love at first sight, but yes, it can be very helpful if we nurture that relationship in a long run. Yes, thank you. That's all I can say.
Thank you, potential Toastmaster Dinesh. That was very courageous of you to share your story. And I have some lines for this topic as well. I'll share that. And it says, for all those love at first sight, it is like, तुम सड़क के इस पार थे, वो सड़क के उस पार थी. तुम सड़क के इस पार थे, वो सड़क के उस पार थी. फिर तुम थोड़ा और आगे बढ़े, वो थोड़ा और आगे बढ़ी. फिर तुम थोड़ा और आगे बढ़े, वो थोड़ा और आगे बढ़ी. फिर तुम थोड़ा और आगे बढ़े, और वो थोड़ा और आगे बढ़ी. अब तुम सड़क के उस पार थे, और वो सड़क के इस पार थी. So let's move on to the next topic. And for this topic, I would like to welcome Toastmaster Guru Anshpreet. Anshpreet, a topic for you is, did you always do your own assignments or you always copied them? Over to you.
Okay, so let me first go back to the college days. Actually, I have an assignment pending right now. So whatever I did was like every time a person gave an assignment on the group, actually, as an ideal child, I used to copy it. Like, it's for me, it's an ideal child. But now I've understood a tactic that the teachers don't open it. So what I do is download that exact PDF file, rename it with my name, and just send the same in the group. So that is one thing. Like, I've never copied it from like 2 to 3 months. I've renamed it. So going back to the school days, when we got a lot of assignments and tasks to do it, so whatever I did was, there was this site which removes plagiarism, if you know. So that was like one thing which I always used to do. I used to copy. Like, one time I got to write a book, like I guess it was a project in 11th. So I copied the entire NCRT thing. I went on to the plagiarism site. I pasted it. So the whole text was out. And then what I did was just paste it as it is. So in that way, I was like saved with a lot of time. And I submitted in my book. I submitted in my 11th, and trust me, it was a very good book to be used and to be given. So yeah, that was one thing. Like, I never copied. I renamed the file. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Guru Anshpreet. You have, I must say that you have all the traits of an engineer.
But I'm not.
And it's okay. And I would like to share this specific kind of people whom, if you ask them that if you are done with the assignment one day before, they would say no. But the moment teacher asks them the next day, they are the first one to submit the assignment. I must say that you must remain away from these kind of people. So, timer, do we have time for one last topic?
Yes, we have time for one last.
Okay, so let's welcome potential Toastmaster Gurpreet for that topic. Potential Toastmaster Gurpreet, are you able to hear us?
I think Abhishek, she's not here now. Or is she?
Okay. So do we have any more guests? Or
Pradita.
Whom?
Dr. Pradita.
Dr. Pradita. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
So your topic is, does kindness matters to you? Why? Over to you.
Yeah, kindness always matters to me. Like in my family, I've been designated as a kindness person because like you can see what I feel and see, people are all like, I'm a bit nervous right now because I haven't introduced myself also. So this is the first time I'm speaking and I've joined Toastmasters. So like people are always cribbing around what they don't have, or maybe blaming each other. So all the conflicts and everything. So I think what we need is some kindness for the people, like just to have saying good things to anyone doesn't matter to us, but they matter to them. Like for them it's a very um, great thing. It can be a good day to anyone if we'll say anything good to, like if we appreciate someone is like wearing something good. Will what I have observed, like people are always like, they'll talk among themselves like, yeah, she's looking good, he's looking good, but they don't have courage to say it to others, like appreciating others. So this is a form of kindness only, like how you are appreciating people, or how you are helping people, because this society needs more of good and kind people, I guess. Then like we have many those, yes, I don't know what to say, but yes, for me kindness is the utmost thing in my life and I follow that.
Thank you, potential Toastmaster Gurpreet. And I would like
It's
to share a fact
sorry.
about. Yes.
It's
name,
Pradita.
the name Pradita, Dr. Pradita.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you, potential Toastmaster Pradita. And I would like to share a fact about kindness. So kind people have 23% less cortisol, that is the stress hormone, and they age 2 times slower than the average human being. So I hope you all will spread kindness and happiness. And this was all from my side. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Vidhi. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhishek, for such a wonderful session. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And now moving to a small fun session where we actually requested few members of the club to share their childhood picture. And now you have to guess the name of the member in that picture. So I will share the screen. Please let me know when it is visible. Is the screen visible?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we can start with the first picture. Can you guess the
Bhavya
name
sir.
of the member?
Bhavya sir.
Correct. Second
Cool then,
picture.
cool now.
Exactly. And next picture is guess the name of the member.
Shweta.
Yes, correct. And now moving to the next picture.
Sanjeev sir.
Class, Vishal, sorry.
It's a colored
Yes.
photo, so how silly.
Toastmaster. No, I think someone guessed it correct.
Vishal.
Yes,
It's
Toastmaster Vishal. And the last picture.
Good one.
Good
one.
Yes.
Red and red, huh? Great.
Yes.
Wonderful.
So now let's move forward with the last section of the meeting, which is the evaluation section. And now I will request General Evaluator Guruvansh Preet to share the evaluation with us. Over to you, Guruvansh.
Okay, so it was indeed a great speech. It was an indeed great session. So before further ado, I will first call the evaluators for speeches. So first, let me call upon the stage Toastmaster Gaurav to present the report of to present the evaluation for Toastmaster Anil.
Okay. Thank you, Gurvansh. Good afternoon, friends, again. And for speech evaluation of Toastmaster Anil, courage does not happen when you have all the answers. It happens when you are ready to face the questions you have been avoiding your whole life. It's a pleasure that Toastmaster Anil, who aged about 40 years, have the courage to come on the stage and give a wondrous full speech related to cybercrime, which is related to present scenario, present problems. And I would appreciate that the speech is very informative. And he mentioned various sections of Indian Penal Code, section 420, 421, 467, 468. And he did a great research. And he mentioned various myths, and he mentioned various measures to prevent cybercrime. And he mentioned about cybercrime and how can we all avoid it, and what are the measures and what are the legal actions which we all can take. But this is a good speech, and in order the speech should be great, there are some recommendations from my side. First, please, while giving the speech, you should stand up and giving the speech, because it will give you confidence and it will far from your nervousness. And the second thing is, remember the speech well, because you prepared the speech, and please try to practice more and more, because if you read the speech while giving, it disconnect your interest with the audience, and the audience may get bored or get uninterested. And don't fold the hands while giving the speech, because it shows that you are nervous. And try to add humor or try to add some questions with the audience, because it is an informative speech. And in case of informative speech, we are giving a gyan, a knowledge to the audience. And when we are giving the knowledge to any person in the world, we try to mix it with humor. And at the end, there can be a good opening in the speech as well. You can start with the person who's starting the who's coming on crime patrol, जाइएगा मत, जुड़े रहिए. Like that, you have to give a story or a punchline in the starting, so that you can engage the interest of the audience. And a special evaluation asked to me by Toastmaster Anil is that fear of being judged. He has a fear of being judged. It's correct for him as well. He's aged about 40 and he come on the stage. It always happen with all the speakers that they all observe that anyone in the group is observing him and try to recommend him not to do the best and leave the rest. And over to you, Toastmaster Vivek. Toastmaster Granstreet, sorry.
Thank you so much for giving us a detailed evaluation. Now I would like to call Toastmaster Sakshar to give an evaluation for Toastmaster Shweta. Over to you.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. So the first question that came to my mind was, what is a guru? Like, generally, when I think about someone as a guru, in my mind, there is a teacher who's always maybe scolding me or guiding me. He's a strict teacher. But I think after a Toastmaster Shweta's speech, I was mesmerized, because she just changed my view towards seeing a guru. She gave different dimensions to who is a guru, as well as what is the importance of a guru. So it was a fantastic speech. First of all, she got my attention. Why? Because I am also a certified NLP practitioner. So I was glad to see her, as she was also into NLP. Coming back to the evaluation, well, the body gestures were perfect. She used her body language properly with her hand gestures here and there. And especially, I would like to highlight one thing. While evaluating, I think the best part for any Toastmaster who is evaluating the other Toastmaster is to learn from that speech, because at the end of the day, I am also a Toastmaster and I will be giving my prepared speech someday. So if I get a few insights from the other speaker, then there's nothing like it. And in this case, this happened because, first of all, the smile which Toastmaster Shweta was wearing throughout her speech was fantastic, because that was actually good to see. From an audience perspective, it was really good to see, as she was smiling throughout her speech. The eye contact was maintained throughout the speech. She was having different gestures, but at the same time, the eye contact was there, no doubt about that. Personal experiences, yes, there was a hint of personal experiences in a speech. It was not something like she was just sharing her own speech, and because honestly that gets boring sometimes. But I feel she made a smart move by just sharing her experiences, as well as giving us some different dimensions of a guru, which was, I felt, that was perfect. Vocal variety was there. When we talk about in terms of tone, or we talk about in terms of the vocal clarity, as well as a lot of variety was there in a speech. Emphasis was also maintained. Like, she also emphasized on some important points, whether she was explaining her personal experiences, or she was highlighting a few points. I think that was fantastic. Overall, a fantastic speech. I felt it was a flawless speech, but at the end of the day, I think there is always a scope of improvement. So from my side, the only suggestion I would give is in terms of pauses. I feel certain in her speech, she could use certain pauses wherever, for example, if she's quoting something or a specific emphasis is being put upon on her speech, then she can just pause a bit and she can put more emphasis, so that can be more highlighted throughout the speech. But overall, a fantastic speech, and personally, a lot to learn from her. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Now I would like to call my tag team to give their evaluation for the entire meeting. So for that, I would like to call first the timer of the day, Toastmaster Vishal Agarwal, to give his timer report.
Thank you, Guruvansh. So time is the most important thing in everybody's life. As we all know that we all are here for a limited time and we have to utilize it to the fullest. So starting with the meeting started at 10:38. So we should keep in mind that the meeting should start at on time, that is 10:30. When the meeting started, although I was not a timer of the day, but still I took that thing. So I missed starting part, but somewhere I think Vidhi took around 4 minutes 33 minutes, 4 minutes 33 seconds. After that, Guruvansh took 3 minutes and 49 minutes or 49 seconds. Sorry. If I'll talk about the speaker, Anil, I know the morning is very chilly and you made the environment so warm by completing just on time. That is, you took 7 minutes and 7 seconds. If I'll talk about the second speaker, Ms. Shweta, so your speech was prodigy, I would say, and you also completed on time. That is, you took 6 minutes and 15 seconds. Thank you. Apart from that, if I'll talk about the table topics, Bhavna took 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Himanshu took 1 minute and 8 seconds. Ishika took potential Toastmaster 1 minute and 24 seconds. Shweta took 1 minute and 52 seconds. Dinesh took 1 minute and 1 second, just on time. Guruvansh took 1 minute and 24 seconds. Pradita took 2 minutes. So all are qualified. Apart from that, if I talk about the evaluators, Gaurav also was just on time. He took 3 minutes and 20 seconds. And if I talk about Sakshar, you were also just on time. So that is 2 minutes and 50 seconds, 57 seconds. So all are qualified today. Thank you so very much. And over to you, Guruvansh.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vishal, to give us this insightful report. Now I would like to call the R counter for the day, Toastmaster Shakshi, to present her report.
Hello everyone again. Without any further ado, I'll share my screen and then present my report. Can you please allow me to share my screen, the host?
Yeah, I'll just do it. Yeah, you have been provided the permission to do it.
Sure, thank you.
Welcome.
Okay. Okay, are you able to see my screen, everyone?
Yes, we are able to.
Okay, so starting with the Toastmaster of the day, Vidhi, she did a very good job, and throughout her speech, she just used 7 times the word and a lot of so. Coming to our table topic master Abhishek, he used 14 times the and 2 times so, which is very nice. Now coming to our evaluators, Guruvansh used 4 times and 1 time so. And Vishal, our timer, used 16 times that is including evaluation that he just did. Coming to grammarian Lokesh, he did a very good job, and I just noticed 1 And coming to Gaurav, our speech evaluator, he used 4 times filler words, which is very good. And Shashkar used 13 times 3 times so, and 2 times like. Now to our speakers, Anil, he used 19 times and used 13 times so, 1 time like, and 2 times Shweta, she did a very good job before she even started her speech. That's the only thing when she used otherwise when she started her speech, there was nothing I could notice. Just 1 repeat, she used like sharing the infinite potential like twice. I was not sure if she meant to do that or she did it by mistake. Coming to our table topic speakers, potential Toastmaster Bhavna used 11 times 3 times so, and 6 times and she used 3 times a long and, which was quite distracting. Coming to our potential Toastmaster Himanshu, he used 19 times 1 time so, and he repeated 2 times, I guess, the word I know. Also coming to potential Toastmaster Ishika, she used 4 times 3 times so, and he used 1 time. Now Shweta, coming back again to Shweta, she used 4 times while giving her table topic speech and 3 times so. She also used 1 time but extra, which was not like required, and she repeated I twice. And Dinesh, he used 3 times and again the long and 2 times. Gurvanshpreet, coming to you, you used like 1 time, 3 times so, 3 times like, and 3 times but, which could be reduced. And Dr. Pradita, it was her first time, but still she did a good job. She used 14 times so 4 times, like 12 times, and but 3 times. I know you could do better next time, so please be aware and try to reduce this as much as possible for the next time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sakshi, for such a detailed evaluation. Now I would like to call the grammarian for the day, Toastmaster Lokesh, to present his report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gurvansh. So I will start with the speakers. Toastmaster Anil, actually you had a couple of mistakes. What is a fraud? You missed the before the fraud. We will sometime. So you have to remove will. We sometime. Need to be remembered. It has to be need to remember. Toastmaster Shweta, you did a very wonderful job. You only have one thing which I have noticed. Two things actually. Others do, not does. So you mentioned others does. And you did a good job with your grammar. You used voyage, prodigy, divine, really fantastic words to use. One small mistake you did, that so my Toastmaster friends. You forgot to add friends. You just said so my Toastmaster. And as your evaluator did say, I also noted down, a little pause will always help your English and comprehension of what you are trying to say. Toastmaster Vidhi did a fantabulous job today. I have nothing to say on that. Toastmaster Abhishek, you did a small mistake. This is a proof. It has to be this proves. This is a proof is a noun, while this proves is a verb. So you were actually trying to use this proves, but you did this is a proof. Toastmaster Bhavna, difference in our house. It should be difference in our family. Have a potential Toastmaster and Toastmaster Gaurav, I would appreciate should be I will appreciate. Then engage the interest of the audience should be engage the audience. And Toastmaster Sakshar, you used fantastic twice just between one word. It could be a fantastic speech and a wonderful or superb content. You used both the time fantastic. Thank you very much for the report. Back to Toastmaster Gurvansh.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Lokesh. Now, firstly, before I give my detailed evaluation, I would like to launch the polls. So please tell me if the polls are visible or not.
Gurvansh, you have to remove me from the host, right? Then only I can vote actually.
No, acha, okay. I'll just give me a moment for it. Yeah, it's done now. I can. Firstly, I will show the polls for the best speaker. I'm launching the poll. Okay, so everyone has answered the poll. Now I would like to launch the poll for the best table topic speaker. So I request all the people who have participated in the table topic speaker to raise their hand, as in by using the Zoom feature, so that it is comfortable for everyone. So yeah, I'm launching the poll, and here it goes. Okay, so everyone has polled. Now I will like to end the poll and show the best poll for the evaluator. And here it goes. Only 2 more votes are left. Only 1 more vote is left. I'm counting till 10, then I will close the voting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you. Now I would like to give the polls for the best auxiliary role player. So here it goes. Only 2 more votes are left. So yeah, everyone has voted, I guess. I'm ending the poll. Okay, so before the polling of the best Sterling role player, now I would like to first give my detailed evaluation over the entire meeting. Okay, so firstly, I would like to start with the meeting. The overall meeting was good and healthy and to the point. The meeting was started 5 minutes late, but it's okay that it was announced 5 minutes late. 5-minute buffer is like good. Also, there was a lot of guests throughout the meeting, so it shows that the VP membership is doing a great job. So kudos for that. And to talk about the TMOD, it was one of the most engaging TMOD sessions. But one thing that I would request is during the first session, you could have firstly gone in the order of member, guest, and so far and so forth. Because the guest is new and it should not happen that he or she is a bit frightened or nervous. So it was overall a great session, but it could have been stretched a little because still 20 minutes are left for the meeting. To talk about the table topic master, it was a great way to start indeed. But again, just a small suggestion, you started with the guests. So in an ideal case, either the member guest thing can be followed. If not, then you could have invited 2 members first and then all the guests so that the nervousness is not there among the guests. Also, the engagement was good. The elements which you were adding was good, and it was like attention grabbing elements which you were saying. So kudos for that. Overall, a great session. To talk about my tag team, firstly the timer, Toastmaster Vishal. Thank you so much for taking the role of the timer for the very first for like immediately. So thank you for that. But the timer could have shown the cards in a PPT form, as in the slideshow form, so that it is in a better view, and it's good to actually see. It's like a pro tip which you can follow throughout your timer, showing the timer cards. And also while explaining your role, you could have shown the timer sheet. Okay, so overall you were clear with the timings. It was to the point. Thank you so much for that, and it was indeed a great and a detailed evaluation. To talk about the R counter, the Excel sheet she made showed her effort towards the club, and it's good for that. And it was a great and a detailed evaluation. So kudos for that. To talk about the grammarian, it was a great way to explain your role. The word of the day along with its meaning, which you put in the chat box, was indeed shows that you are a great Toastmaster. But just a small suggestion, when we are sharing the report for grammarian, we don't tell the members their mistakes. Like we can say that it's not, does not, it's do not, but we don't tell the name so that the other person's feeling is not hurted. We can obviously tell the report after the meeting one-to-one. So this thing was missing, but we tell the good things. Like if I use a good word, we should tell by giving the name out of respect so that everyone recognize. But at the very same time, we don't tell the bad mistakes or what we are doing. So it was a great and a detailed evaluation overall. So kudos for that. To talk about the evaluators, firstly, Toastmaster Gaurav, a great evaluation overall. Gaurav, you have said in the starting level L1, P2. So the guests don't know that L stands for level and P stands for part. So this is a small thing which can be kept in mind. Overall, it was a great and a detailed evaluation. But you could have tried the CRC approach, that is commend, recommend, and commend approach, so that the morale of the speaker is not lowered down, and at the very same time he is he knows about his problems and how the scope for improvement. And one more thing, you stood up while giving your evaluation, so that is indeed great. But just a pro tip, you could have kept the camera on the chest level, because it gives a better vibe throughout the meeting. Because if my camera is lowered or if my camera is raised, then the angle is not correct. So it could be kept in mind. To talk about the entire table topic session, first of all, potential Toastmaster Bhavna. It was a great speech overall. It showed a lot of confidence, so kudos for that. To talk about Toastmaster Himanshu as a guest, he was also a confident speaker, but there is anytime a lot to learn, and we are also learning here right now. So all the very best for your future. To talk about Ishika, it was a great to have such talented guests. It would have been great if you could have turned on your camera while giving your table topic speech. Toastmaster Shweta, it was good to hear from you. I have just a small complaint from you. Why is 9 a.m. early morning, man? It's too, like, I'm sleeping at that time, yeah. To talk about potential Toastmaster Dinesh, I hope that your wife was not around. But overall, a great and a confident speech. To talk about being grunge, oh, I'm perfect. But just kidding. So there is a lot to learn actually. To talk about Pragita, it was great to hear from you, but it's nothing to be nervous. It was your first time giving the speech and you performed really well. So it was great to hear from you. To talk about the evaluator, Toastmaster Shakshar, it was a great way to tell your evaluation. It was great and insightful. The CRC approach, you stick to the CRC approach, so it's good. A tip for you is that when you're sitting and giving the evaluation, again, I said it twice, but you could have kept the camera till your till your chest level, so that your hand movements are visible and you are comfortable with your surroundings. So that was my entire evaluation. Thank you so much for listening and tolerating me. Every time there is a lot to learn, and while giving the evaluation, even I am learning a lot of things, because we can learn from others' mistake as well. So that is what I'm doing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So lastly, I would now like to launch the poll for the best selling role play before I tell the results. So I'm launching the poll, and here it goes. Thank you so much. Everyone has voted. Now I'm going, only 2 votes are left. Pardon me for that. Only 2 votes are left. Yeah, everyone has voted. So I'm going to end the poll. Thank you so much. Now I would like to call on the virtual stage Toastmaster Bhavya to announce the results. Side by side, I'm writing down the results to him. Toastmaster Bhavya?
Yes, I am there.
Okay, so I am giving the results to you. It would be great if you could announce the results.
Where you are putting it, on the chat or on the WhatsApp?
Yeah, in the chat box.
Okay, so today you know that we had two wonderful speeches. One was by Shweta and another was by whom? Toastmaster Anil.
Anil, right.
And in both the speeches, the information was very good. One was talking about the present times, about the hacking and all the challenges. And the other speaker was talking more with respect to the God and how we can make God as a guru than anyone else. So whom do you think is most relevant for you? Toastmaster Lokesh, what do you think? Who could be the best speaker for today?
Shweta.
Okay, Sakshi, what is your opinion?
Shweta.
Okay, let me ask our guest, Dr. Paridita. Whom do you think is the best speaker if you have heard both the speeches?
Yeah, I like Shweta's, like I can totally connect myself to that. So maybe that's the reason.
Wonderful. I think everyone connected with both because both are equally important, but the way in which Shweta articulated everything, I think that is the reason that she has won the Best Speaker Award. Shweta, all the best.
Thank you everyone.
And now coming to evaluators. Again, both the evaluators for the speeches of Shweta and Anil did a wonderful job. Sakshar, I think I'm interacting with you for the first time and you impressed a lot. I think not only to me, but everyone. And Gaurav, you also did a wonderful job. And as said by Guru Anshpreet, that we need to follow CRC approach. So any idea, Vishal, whom do you think is the best evaluator from your perspective?
According to me, Sakshar.
Sakshar.
Yeah.
Okay. Shweta, what is your opinion?
I believe Sakshar.
Okay, let me ask my guest. Ishika, what is your opinion? Who is the best evaluator from your perspective? Sakshar or the other one? Gaurav?
I think Sakshar was the best one.
Well, I think the voting is towards Sakshar, so I should also go with Sakshar. Sakshar, all the very best. You have won the award. And today, Abhishek did a wonderful job as a table topic evaluator. And you could see all the topics were very relatable, very logical, and very easy to understand. And everyone participated. He started first with the potential Toastmaster rather than with the table topic, which is a bit of a risk. But I think the way in which he managed and the way in which he gave different examples, that was a wonderful thing that he did. So I think there were 7 or 8 different topics that were spoken by different speakers with respect to table topic. Any idea? Whom do you think is the best? Anyone? Charu, what is your opinion? Whom you are voting?
TM Shweta.
TM Shweta, okay.
Gruansh.
Gruansh. Okay,
Gruansh.
Sakshar, what do you think?
Bhavna. I think my bias is towards my
First one.
speaker, Toastmaster Shweta.
This is a Shweta. Okay, Toastmaster Harpreet, you are silent for a long time since beginning. What is your opinion?
Pardon me, sorry, come again.
Whom do you think is the best table topic speaker today?
Shweta or Guru Anshpreet, either of them.
Oh, I think many people are saying Guru Anshpreet, and he also did a wonderful job as a G. So, as a Guru Anshpreet is the best table topic speaker, which we have voted. All the best, Guru Anshpreet.
Oh, wow.
Okay, moving next. Guru Anshpreet, I don't know why you are so much against Shweta that 9 a.m. is early. Well, that may be okay with you. Kuldeep, what do you think? 9 a.m. is okay or late?
Sir, 9 a.m. I think so late. 8 a.m. is sufficient.
Okay. So if somebody has to reach to a particular place at 9 a.m., it is fine, right?
Sir, I suppose why he was against me was it depends on when you are sleeping, no?
Wonderful. So today we had got 3 amazing people who played the role of TOD and then journal evaluator and the table topic master, and everybody did a wonderful job. If I talk about Abhishek, it's always a wonderful to seeing him playing any role, especially the role of table topic, especially the way in which he incorporates his own thoughts as well as the shero shairi which he did today. And Vidhi did a wonderful job, very calm, very poised way in which she did this role of acting president and then followed by the Toastmaster of the day. And to talk about Guranshpreet, I think the day he came to Toastmaster and now he has improved a lot. I think many of us can see how his graph is improving every time. So whom do you
I
think?
fully echo this. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I think he came in front of you, or maybe I think it was initially.
Yeah. He
you
called me
initiated
up on
him.
the very first day and he joined the same day. He called me up even without attending a single meeting.
Okay, so there were three role players, Vidhi, then Abhishek and Guranshpreet. Whom do you think is the best one?
Abhishek.
What do you think? Abhishek is one. Okay,
Abhishek
Himanshu, what do you
and
think?
Guranshpreet.
Okay,
Yeah, I think it could be a tie between Abhishek and Guru.
okay. Minu, any thoughts, any ideas? No. Okay, potential Toastmaster
Guru
Dinesh
Vansh.
Gupta. What do you think?
Sir, it's Guru Vansh.
Guru
He steals the show.
Okay, wonderful. So he stole the show. Okay, so the best role player is Toastmaster Guranshpreet.
Oh, wow. Congrats, Guranshpreet.
Way to go, Guru Vansh.
Thank you
Okay,
so much.
going to the last role, the auxiliary role player. There were three contenders and contestant, and all the three did a wonderful job with respect to timer. Like Vishal took up the role, I think at 10:30 or 10:35. Not an easy thing to do. And as always, Lokesh did a wonderful job, and Sakshi also talked very good with respect to the counter. So, whom do you think is the best auxiliary role player? Sakshi, Lokesh, or Vishal? Anybody? Any guesses? Lokesh, what do you think? You're looking good in glasses. Don't remove it.
I'm trying the filters.
Okay. Any idea? Any thoughts? Anybody? Shweta, what do you think? Who is the best auxiliary role player?
I think it would be between Toastmaster Vishal and Toastmaster Lokesh.
Okay. Rahul Chawla, any idea? Any thoughts?
I think Toastmaster.
Okay, so there is a tie this time, and it's two people, and it's Sakshi and Lokesh both. So congratulations to both of you.
Congratulations, Sakshi.
Well, so that's all from my side. All the best to all.
Congrats,
the winners.
Sakshi and Lokesh.
Yeah. Now it's back to Guranshpreet once again.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Bhavya, for announcing the results. It's always good to interact with you. So yeah, that was the end of this meeting. You can
And
anytime
I
say
think the award for the best announcement and the filters goes to Toastmaster Bhavya.
Always,
Round of
always.
applause.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I think Bhavya sir, you should have this coolest question of the club is going to Bhavya sir, always.
My wife was asking me, "ये कैसे मिलता है? How do you get these glasses?" Huh? I said, I think I need to learn
I
from
figured it
Bhavya.
out right away.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
so. Yeah, it was a great session overall, and now we come to the end of the session. We can anytime sit back and chit chat along. So yeah, thank you so much.
No, I think you have to hand over to Toastmaster of the day, Guranshpreet. Meeting
Okay.
is still there. Picture abhi baki hai, bhai.
Okay, sir. So now I would like to call the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Vidhi, to adjourn the meeting.
Thank you, Guru Vansh. Thank you, everyone, for joining the meeting. I hope this took you to your memory lane of childhood and gave you sweet nostalgia. That's it from my end as Toastmaster of the day. And now let's move to the guest feedback. And we can start with Toastmaster Sakshar, who is also a member of another club. So Toastmaster Sakshar, could you provide any feedback?
Thank you, Toastmaster Vidhi. Well, I'm from Capital City Toastmasters. I'm the VP at there. So I love to interact with different clubs. So that's why every weekend I just pick one club whenever there is a notification in my group that anyone wants a role. So then I am there. I love to chit chat with people, know different clubs, and especially I love to see what the other clubs are doing better than our club so that we can inculcate that culture. And I think I found a lot of points today. First of all, in the table topic session, giving a lot of chances to the guests was fantastic. I feel giving them the chance as well as another thing, calling them potential Toastmasters is, I feel, is another smart move, I would say, because that actually makes them quite confident, as well as it feels nice to them. So kudos to that. And apart from that, I think the one small thing, that the poll launching is quite convenient. At our club, we usually fill out the forms, which results in a lot of hodgepodge. But anyways, apart from that, the most important thing, there was a lot of warmth in this club, because I'm here for the first time, but it doesn't feel like that. I got a lot of appreciation for my evaluation in the direct messages from different members, and it was so good to see. And honestly speaking, I've been, like, this is my 9th meeting now in a different Toastmaster club, and this is one of the best clubs when I talk about warmth, because I have been to different clubs. Some were good, some were great, but in terms of warmth, I think this was the best club. And also I would request everyone to also, if they get time, to join our meeting also, which happens on Fridays in the evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sakshar.
Thank you so much.
Now,
I think it means a lot for all of us, and great to see you. I think for us also, it's a good learning. We also should be available in the other clubs, and we should also participate. I think a good learning for us also. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
now moving to the guests, potential Toastmaster Dr. Pradita, if you could provide your feedback to us.
Yeah, it was a good learning experience and interaction with many others. And I'm looking forward for many more such sessions. So this is the first one, and hopefully I'm joining the team now. So thank you so much.
Thank you. We would love to have you in this club.
Thank you.
Next on, potential Toastmaster Rahul Chawla.
Hi, thank you. So I think, as always, it is a great experience to attend the Toastmasters TMWD meetings.
We can't hear you. It's very slow, actually.
Rahul, can you speak a bit louder?
Can you hear me now?
Still quite low.
Is it fine now?
Yeah, I think so. Go ahead.
Go ahead and share my feedback, my thoughts. So I think it is always a great experience to attend the TMWD meeting. Whenever I've attended any meeting, I always loved the energy, the environment, the comfortness which were provided by every senior Toastmaster member, and I could see lots of new faces this time. And but I think, yeah, it was a great meeting, well structured and organized. I mean, going through a recording of another club meeting on YouTube, and I think it was a part of something, a grammarian. So I mean, obviously we share a word of the day, uh, but I think in that meeting I also saw that they were also sharing a phrase of the day as well, which someone could use in their meetings as well. Apart from word of the day, maybe, I mean, in all our speeches, evaluation, and other rules as well, if you could also bring a phrase of the day as well, we could maybe think about that as well. So that's just a suggestion which I observed from other. Maybe we can try doing that.
धूप नहीं आई है.
I enjoyed it. Thanks.
Thank you, potential Toastmaster Rahul. Next on, we have potential Toastmaster Dinesh. Could you please share your feedback with us?
Yes, ma'am. This is my second meeting, and I am slowly and gradually increasing my confidence. And I would love to have 2 or 3 meetings as a guest. Just a suggestion from my end: in a table topic speeches, if you could award the new joinees or a guests because for them this is their first or second speeches over the this virtual meetings or on the stage. It will be better if they get some award or encourage as they will encourage in their things. As always, potential these Toastmasters are always great, and they will know what to speak as expect to potential Toastmasters. So it will be great if you will encourage them also. Thank you.
Thank you, potential Toastmaster Dinesh, and definitely we will take your suggestion. And next on, we have potential Toastmaster Himanshu.
Hi.
Hello.
See, whatever session I got today, I have participated in this Toastmaster thing. So I like about what Anil Sharma did in the initially phase when he talked about that speech about that International Fraud Awareness Week. Later on, that Shweta came and explained about the Guru thing, and then that the role plays which we have given, that the table topics. And what I like most about it is that evaluation, where Gaurav gave lots of things like stand and deliver, practice your speech, don't fold your hands, humor, opening, and lots of things. Likewise, Sakshar also gave some important points like body gestures, and when Shweta was wearing a smile every time whenever she's speaking, and everything. And then later on, Sakshi, and then Sir Grammarian. So I have learned lots of things, and I am eager to learn more things in future sessions also. Thank you so much.
Thank you, potential Toastmaster Himanshu. We would love to have you in our club. And next on, we have potential Toastmaster Meenu.
Hello, everyone. I enjoyed your session a lot, learning a lot from fraud case. So many things I have learned, even though I don't know certain things which this Anil Sharma has cleared regarding his fraud things. I will. I am a guest, and hopefully, I am joining this. I am stammering that this at this moment of time. I hope joining you, I will definitely get confidence in speaking skills. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, potential Toastmaster Meenu. Next, we have Ishika.
This was my second meeting and indeed was the best session, and I'm looking forward to join this club. And I enjoyed and learned new things, and energy was really great, and I'm glad to interact with you guys, and I'm curious to learn more. Thank you so much.
Thank you, potential Toastmaster Ishika. And I guess we are done with the feedbacks from our guests. So that's all for today's meeting. We can chit chat for 5 minutes.
I guess we are left with the feedback from potential Toastmaster Bhavna, or is it done? Ankit also.
She is not there. They're not there.
Okay. Okay.
Also, recording can be stopped.